Huh? You're kidding me. Oh my goodness! Woohoo!
Trouble Busters!
Alright! Chumi, you're as adorable as always. Yep, this was such a great idea. My name is Alan. I'm 31, and I live with my cat, Chumi. It seems like I'll finally have a third member join our family. Chumi, stop running away! You need to show that nameplate to Mary!
What is this about? Your cat is refusing to do as you say.
What a day. However, without Chumi's help, I tried my best to propose to Mary. We were able to get married. The three of us are gonna live happily ever after. However, despite my excitement... Huh? Oh, Mary! This was the last chance. After only a year into our marriage, the relationship between me and Mary had gone cold. Now that I think about it, Chumi must have been refusing to help with my proposal because she saw Mary's true side.
What is it? What do you want?
Didn't I tell you?
Tell me what?
I told you not to go on a vacation trip without talking to me about it.
You did.
Why can't you keep your promise?
I never said that I was going to keep that promise. Did you see the divorce application on the dining table?
I did.
If you have complaints about how I do things, you can file that application. Hey, are you listening?
You're not gonna regret it, are you?
Regret it? Of course I regret it. I regret that I picked up your call. I regret ever marrying you, and I regret everything. You're so useless. You're not reliable. You're the worst husband ever, and I've been choosing not to break up with you. You should be grateful that you get to stay married.
Forgive you?
Huh? What is it?
I can't forgive you.
Well then, go ahead and file the divorce application. Your batting scoring position when it comes to love is only 0.01. You're not going to choose to leave me. You should know yourself better, okay?
Okay, please, and thank you. Bye. Woohoo! Mary said that my batting scoring position when it comes to love is only 0.01, but my sanction execution percentage is 100%. Just wait and see. I'm not letting her get away with this! Trouble Busters!
What? Are you saying that you filed the divorce application and we're divorced now?
And we finally get to be strangers again.
What? Why did you file it?
I'm sorry if I was always complaining to you. You can live the way you want moving forward.
Are you being serious? Did you really file that divorce application?
Of course. You said to go ahead and file it.
You can't break up with me just for going on vacation trips with my friends. This can't be real. Don't you have any common sense?
I don't need someone with a karma value at -100 who sneaks off on trips behind her husband's back, telling me what's common sense.
Who do you think you should be grateful for ever getting to be a married man?
If you really didn't want to marry me, you shouldn't have agreed to marry me.
You're going to lose me.
I know that.
You're losing me.
I said I know that.
I don't agree to this divorce.
You signed the divorce application on your end, though. You can't take it back at this point.
I'm the only person who can file that divorce application. You're not entitled to submit it.
It seems like I'm actually entitled to that right, and it's been well accepted.
You need to take it back. Now, I know that you have the guts to do this.
Okay.
I don't mind talking to you before I go on vacation trips moving forward. Just tell the recorder's office that it was a mistake or something so we can take it back.
Nope.
Why not? I am compromising so much for you.
I never asked you to.
I deserve to go on a vacation trip to refresh myself every now and then. Is that so bad? We've only got one life to live, and I want to stay a woman. I don't want you to be so possessive over me. When we were getting married, you agreed to all of this.
Yes, I did. And that's why I've been letting you do anything as long as you weren't crossing the line.
In that case, why are you suddenly becoming so possessive?
Possessive?
That's right. Until recently, you never complained about the trips I've been going on with my friends.
I told you, didn't I? I said I can't forgive you. No matter what happens, I'm not gonna get back together with you.
I'll make sure that it won't happen again.
You might need to get your English straight. I told you that I'm not getting back together with you. Everything is already in the past.
I don't mind being considerate with housekeeping and keeping you in mind moving forward.
I'm telling you, I can't forgive a wife who's been cheating on me for the past 6 months.
What? I'm not cheating.
I'm charging you compensation for it, and I'm stopping your credit card.
Compensation? Stopping my credit card?
You had an affair, and that's the least I ask from you. You're a stranger now, so of course I'm stopping the credit card. You've done things that were outside common sense, but I'm only doing what ordinary people would do in my situation.
Hold on. How am I supposed to live if you stop my credit card?
Ask your boyfriend to help you figure out that situation.
I said I don't have a boyfriend. You're just victimizing yourself.
You're not getting away with it at this point, no matter what you say. You're with your boyfriend on that trip, right? You're with Kenneth, the coach from your ballroom dance class?
I said you're wrong.
This conversation isn't going anywhere, so I'm gonna send you the evidence.
Hold on. Oh my goodness. These photos are fake.
I'm surprised you made it back. Did Kenneth pay for your trip back here?
A kind stranger let me borrow some money.
That was very fortunate. Now, once you're done retrieving your belongings, will you please leave at the speed of light? This isn't your home anymore.
How dare you, Alan?
No matter what you say, you're only acting tough. As I sent you by text, I already have evidence of your affair. Therefore, the grounds of divorce will be due to the wife's affair. Even if we were to make it to a final trial, you're not getting a different verdict. You look like you're wondering why this is happening when you thought you destroyed all the evidence.
No.
I wasn't the one who noticed that you were having an affair. Actually, I would have never noticed. It was because I trusted you, which makes me sad.
How did you find out then?
Chumi told me.
What? Your cat?
Yep, she kept going inside the closet to search for something, so I decided to look inside and found a small box.
Did you look inside the box? Oh my.
There was an SD card inside that small box. A wife who sneaks out on vacation trips while the husband is gone on business trips, and an SD card that was found during that time. Of course, the only option I had was to take a look to see what it was about. As I thought, I discovered all the evidence of your affair. You were able to fool me, but I guess you weren't able to fool Chumi. The reason you're feeling cornered is your own lack of ethics and disregard for chastity. The date of the photos that were stored in that SD card went back all the way to 3 years ago. This means that you were with him even before you and I became a couple. Therefore, the compensation will be $20,000. That's the amount that both you and Kenneth will pay. So you guys be ready for this.
I told you that Kenneth and I already broke up.
That's not my problem. So what? It's the same thing as a housewife who was shoplifting, telling the shop that it's not a crime as long as she pays for the stolen items. I'm not forgiving you.
Hold on, just hold on, Alan. It's not what it looks like. I just did it out of impulse.
I don't care how or why it happened.
Okay then. I'll admit fault to this. So now, if I needed you to forgive me...
Do you really think forgiving is going to be an option I have? You're way too naive.
I'll try my best.
Hey, I was still talking.
I'm sorry.
If you can imagine a future where I'd forgive you, it means that you believe that your guilt is something that's worth being forgiven. The perpetrator is forgiving herself before the victim even forgives her.
That's not what I meant to say. I finally realized how much I hurt you, Alan. I'm sure you won't want me anymore, but I want to do whatever it takes to heal your heart.
You're right. I seriously don't want you anymore. And you want to do whatever it takes to heal my heart, but whose wish is that?
That's my wish.
Yup. So why is it that the victim needs to be considerate enough to make the perpetrator's wish come true?
I can't watch you stay hurt like this.
And who was the wife who's been ignoring me all along? You only came back here today because your vacation trip with your boyfriend was over.
No, I came back to the country right after we talked.
Came back to the country? And then, where were you?
My friend's house.
There! You almost said my parents' house. But you knew it would be risky if I said I'll reach out to your parents to confirm. So you switched the story that you were staying at your friend's house.
No, I was really at my friend's house.
Really? Is your friend's name Kenneth?
No, I told you that I already broke up. Oh my goodness.
If you really felt sorry, you should have stopped the trip right away and come here as soon as possible.
No, this isn't what it looks like.
It's exactly what it looks like, right? Oh, look at you smile. It makes me want to bring you down to hell.
Oh no, how did you know everything about this trip?
This was all thanks to Chumi.
That cat? Again?
Don't refer to her as that cat. She's a lot more wonderful a lady than you are. Eek. I had a small microphone on Chumi's nameplate to see if I could gather information on what you've been up to.
What? Really? You even borrowed a cat's hand for this?
She tried to stop me from marrying you. She tried to tell me that you were cheating on me. She helped me gather evidence that you were cheating.
Oh no. Is this how much you've been feeling cornered?
Stop changing the subject. You lied that you were at your friend's house. You lied to me, and you also went on to resume enjoying your vacation trip, even after realizing that I knew about your affair. And I can't feel that you're sorry or sincere for anything at all.
I was tired. I was lonely.
The only one who'll be forgiven for committing a sin are pets and children. You're a grown adult. You better be responsible for what you've done.
I'll be responsible for it by making you smile one more time.
But you took my smile away from me. That's the same concept as a firefighter starting a fire just to extinguish it. There's no such thing that's definite in this world. But if there's one thing, that'll be for you to ever make me smile again.
But I still want you to let me. I can't keep watching you like this.
And whose emotion is it that you can't keep watching? Whose wish is this?
That's also me.
Again, the victim has no reason to grant a perpetrator's wish. At least, I'm not gonna fulfill your wish. Look, if you feel even slightly sorry for what you've done, I really don't care if you want to heal my heart, which is something impossible for you to do. But I only want you to do as I say.
I can't do that. I've had enough of you complaining about how hurt you are. This was exactly why you got cheated on.
Okay. Thanks for that textbook example of what to say in a situation like this, as the worst wife in the world. In return, I give you this.
Why was it certified so quickly? It must be fake. They can't issue it right after filing the application.
It's actually possible.
Who the heck are you? You're trespassing.
You're not entitled to say that. This is Mr. Dave Cobweb from Spiderweb Law Firm. Hello. My favorite word is ultra soul.
I never asked you.
Mr. Cobweb, great timing.
Sir, can't we take back the divorce between me and Alan?
That will be impossible.
Why not?
It's because this divorce is taking place based on mutual agreement between both parties. We each willingly filled out the divorce application on our ends, right?
It was just a lapse in judgment. I was fooled by Kenneth's fake kindness, and that was why.
That's not a valid reason. You can only take back a divorce that was already filed under special circumstances. Do you understand now, Miss Spouse at Fault?
Okay then, fine. Well, go ahead and break up then.
I told you that we're already divorced. Exactly. I'm sure she has a very low IQ. Right? Unintelligent.
Shut up, I have no problem paying that compensation either. Kenneth is a rich man.
What?
Unlike you, he's a CEO who owns multiple companies. I decided to keep you around as a backup just because you were gullible. But if that's not happening, I am done with you at this point.
Sorry to kill your hype while you're all fired up and full of swagger, but your boyfriend is lying to you.
Huh? How would you know?
It's because a private investigator looked into it for me. According to my brother, a private investigator named Joe, Kenneth has different names that he goes by, and he's been convicted of fraud.
What? Convicted of fraud?
That means he's a professional scammer.
That can't be true. Kenneth would never do that to me. He's a timid person, and he would never deceive others, even if he wanted to.
He had to make himself seem that way in front of you, just to fool you. It's what they all do.
I don't agree. That's a lie. He drives a luxury car, too.
It's a rental.
His office is at the high end of the Trinomi district.
It's a rental space.
No, I've been to his house, too. The place was gorgeous.
It's a rental house.
Ugh.
Anyway, You're free to do whatever you want.
Sure, I will, without you telling me to. How dare you act so cocky just because you're on a higher ground?
There's no point in calling him. You already told him that your husband found out about the affair, right?
I did, but he said to reach out to him if I'm ever in trouble for it.
That's a lie, too.
Shut up! Oh, hello, Kenneth? I need help.
The number you have reached is currently either unavailable or refusing to talk to you at the moment. Please try again after you reflect back on yourself.
What's wrong?
He ran from me?
Of course he did. I knew this would happen.
Oh no, I never imagined Kenneth would betray me.
You betrayed me, too. What goes around comes back around. Why do all cheaters consider themselves to be special and different? If you betray someone, others will betray you too.
Hey, Alan.
Everything is too late at this point. You used the divorce application to negotiate with me. Even after you realized I knew about your affair, you still enjoyed the vacation trip. You gave excuses, you lied to me, you snapped back at me. I have no helping hand to lend to someone like you. Oh, by the way, your boyfriend Kenneth is a married man, and he has a daughter too.
What?
His wife also had a feeling that he was cheating on her, and she reached out to us.
Reached out? Don't tell me.
Of course, we gave her the evidence of the affair.
Oh my goodness, why'd you have to do that?
I wanted to help her, since she was also a victim. I'm sure she will be claiming compensation from you too.
You're corrupting my life.
You did this to yourself, and you should have seen this coming.
Alan, please forgive me.
I can't. We're done talking, so please leave. By the way, I'll be filing a police report against you for trespassing, so be ready for it.
No, I'm sorry. Please help me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I don't mean to keep repeating myself, but I can't forgive you, so there's no point in you doing anything, and I refuse everything. I filed a police report against Mary for trespassing and claimed $20,000 compensation for the affair to both Mary and Kenneth. Almost to a point where she was resonating, Kenneth's wife also claimed $20,000 compensation from the two of them. They each ended up with a $40,000 debt, while they each had to go back to live with their parents to work as hard as they could to pay off their debts.
If only I compromised with Alan.
This was because you let your guard down. You let that bastard and the cat do this to us.
What's your problem?
Oh, what's your problem? Stop chit-chatting during work. Is this not enough workload for you guys? Oh, give me a break. As for me, even though I decided for myself I don't need any women in my life other than Chumi. Wait, Chumi, where are you going? Chumi! Oh, she's beautiful.
What an adorable little kitty.
Chumi? Is that lady my destiny? Trouble Busters!
Manager Williams, it's time for your reservation.
Oh, I'm canceling.
What? Fine. In that case, none of you need to come into work tomorrow.
Huh?
Welcome, Manager Williams.
Wow, you guys really don't have any customers.
I'm Alan. I'm just a regular old systems engineer at Jones Commercial Inc.
I could help out your shop with my connections. It looks like it's about to go under.
Really?
I'll host tomorrow's office party for the prospective employees here.
Tomorrow?
Book this place out for 40 people. Thanks.
Phew! We finished just in time. Yeah, but it's already past the time of the reservation.
Manager Williams, it's time for your reservation.
Oh, I'm canceling.
What?
I don't need people full of negative aura.
But I've already prepared the food.
What's wrong, Alan?
I'm sorry, Dad. He said he's canceling the reservation because I'm too gloomy.
He canceled? Just now?
I'm so sorry. We're gonna lose so much money, and it's all my fault.
You haven't done anything wrong, Alan.
But
there's only one thing we can do. If you don't do it now, Alan, you aren't a man.
You're right. I'll do it. I'll do it. Unforgivable trouble busters.
What, you still want something from me, Alan?
Was canceling the reservation your idea, Mr. Williams?
Huh? No way, we all agreed unanimously, of course.
Fine. In that case, none of you need to come into work tomorrow.
Huh?
If what you say is true, then everyone there, including you, doesn't need to come to the office tomorrow. All of the prospective employees have been terminated.
What do you think you're saying? Hey everyone, Alan is spouting some gibberish saying none of us can go to work tomorrow.
He said not to come in tomorrow?
Why did he say that all of a sudden? Don't worry, this is just Alan's useless attempt at payback. Either way, only the president can fire me.
President? You little rat! You don't have any room to talk while you're flaking on a reservation, you moron!
Eek! Mr. President, what are you doing in a rundown bar like this?
I heard from Alan that the office party for the new potential employees was being held here, so I decided to surprise everyone. I even helped make some of the food and have been waiting here. Williams, what are you doing canceling a reservation right when you were supposed to show up?
Well, there must be some kind of mistake. Brooks?
Yes?
Why did you cancel the reservation at Alan's family's bar?
What?
I never made a reservation at Alan's bar. I'm so sorry, Mr. President. It seems like it was one of my inept subordinates.
He just said he didn't do it.
Then it must have been you, Johnson.
What? I didn't make a reservation at Alan's place.
It's him. He's the culprit.
That's not fair.
Gross, Mr. President. I would never make a reservation at such a filthy, disgusting place.
This place is my favorite bar, actually.
Huh?
You thoroughly insulted that, didn't you?
Nonsense. I was just giving my general impression of the place.
I already thought this, but your general impression is pretty warped.
Oh, shut it. Aren't you normally a nervous wreck?
That's only because you're so overbearing.
Oh, well, about that. It's all the time, too. All the time. You two keep your mouths shut. I'm not always like that. It's just a different kind of affection.
Your different kind of affection is on the same level as a lovable elementary school boy.
Shut it.
The reason I've been so anxious recently is just like Mr. Anthony said. It's because my manager, Mr. Williams, has been putting so much pressure on me.
Hey, cut that out, not in front of the president. Mr. Anthony, why are you calling the president by his name?
Well, Mr. Anthony has been classmates with my dad since elementary school, so even as a little kid, Mr. Anthony would play with me.
Huh? Why would you hide something so important from me? Were you trying to trick me from the beginning?
Leave me out of it. I didn't keep anything a secret.
Then why did you never tell me?
You are the one that wouldn't let me talk about anything unnecessary.
Well, you know.
But because of that, I was able to collect plenty of proof.
Proof? What do you mean by proof?
Proof about you!
What?
I've known Alan for such a long time, so I asked him to investigate my company.
Investigate what?
I was investigating why there's been a large number of employees that have quit from the information management department that I've been working in.
I wonder why.
Because of you, Mr. Williams.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's no point in playing dumb. I recorded testimonies of the employees that quit, and I also collected statements from my co-workers.
Yay! You guys again? You've got to be kidding. Why would you do something like that? Are you trying to get revenge?
Like I said, leave me out of it. I was just doing my job.
That's a load of crap. What do you mean you weren't even good at your job?
You must be referring to yourself.
What?
I told you already I asked Alan to investigate my company. I already know everything.
Exactly how much do you know?
Everything! I know everything!
Ah, darn it! How could this happen? I see now. Alan, you got this job because of your connections with the president. You're just using him to get revenge on me. I was interviewed and got this job normally. No, you must have given him something. Huh? That's the only way the president would trust you this much. No matter how you look at it, it's strange.
What the heck are you yapping about, you dunce?
Eek!
My Alan has always been an extremely honest, upright, and good person.
I heard you got your position as manager through connections.
It sounds like you're the one that couldn't get the job.
No matter how you spin it, I got this job, no problem.
In any case, it seems like you have no idea how indispensable Alan is to my company.
How could Alan possibly be of any use?
You know the business software you always use? Alan made that all by himself.
What did you say? There's no way Alan could make that sophisticated a piece of software. I did make it. Are you being serious? You didn't know? You mean the accounting software, the billing software, and the process control software? Yep, I made all of them. Huh? What? Are you being serious?
You are the only person that didn't know.
So you're saying that when I interviewed the new graduates and they randomly said they wanted to work at a company that had an amazing systems engineer, they were
talking about Alan.
No way! They weren't talking about me?
Where did you get that silly idea?
You can't even use Word or Excel. My generation used word processors, but if you fire me, you'll have trouble at the company, right? I make the atmosphere of the systems control department. In a bad way.
Huh?
How many people do you think have quit because of the bad atmosphere you created?
That is totally not my fault. You're still around, aren't you?
Of all the employees that started with me, I'm the only one left.
Those guys just didn't have enough grit. That just means that I proved you have grit.
Huh?
Haven't you noticed that I've tried to be friendly?
Penal Code 233, deceptive and illegal interference with an employee's work duties.
Huh?
Interfering with an employee's work duties through deception is punishable by up to 3 years in prison and a $2,100 fine.
Wait, what?
I'll be reporting this.
Mr. Williams, I will be holding a meeting with the board of directors.
Wait! Please, Mr. President, I just bought a brand new house!
Those are the consequences of your actions.
Can't you just move me around or transfer me to a different department?
You were really full of yourself. You just bought a new foreign car, too.
Shut up! Just yesterday you were bragging that you booked a $3,500 vacation abroad for yourself.
Shut it!
Also, we need to discuss the cancellation fee for Alan's bar. If you agree to pay it right now, transferring you might not be out of the question.
Really? Hey, Alan, how much is the cancellation fee?
$2,250.
Huh?
Same-day cancellations require payment in full, so it's $2,250.
$2,250?
What's wrong? You'll pay it, right? All $2,250.
Well, right now, I sort of...
What's the deal? If you don't pay now, I can't even consider transferring you.
Well, $2,250 is a lot of money to ask for all of a sudden.
Hello, is this the police?
I'll pay. Here you go.
That's a company check.
What did you say? You idiot, stop talking so much.
Unforgivable! Not only did you flake on a reservation, when you finally had to pay for the cancellation fee, you tried to use the company's money! No, it's not like that. I just made a mistake.
What kind of mistake makes you do that, huh? Trying to hide this as a business expense is inexcusable.
Fine then, the free office party isn't free anymore.
Huh?
Everyone, pay me $60 each now.
Huh?
Brooks, Johnson, you guys too. This isn't a joke. Why should we have to help clean up a mistake you made? Not a single person here, including us, is going to pay you a single cent. You guys, they're really going to fire all of us.
I'm only going to fire you.
Oh, wait, in that case, can I pay you back when I get my bonus?
Alan and Mr. Williams said right now, didn't they?
Oh, okay, then I'll pay with my credit card.
Hold it. We only accept cash. We appreciate your understanding.
Okay, let's just put it on my tab. What the heck are you saying? Did you not just hear us say cash?
Now you listen here. You've wasted something much more important than cash. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm not sure.
What are you smiling for? Let's go over what you wasted. First off, food.
Food? That's right, a lot of people brought
Or made this food. It's unbelievable that you would do something like that just to put someone in a bad situation. That kind of thing is totally unacceptable. And the most unforgivable thing of all, you stomped all over my poor Alan's heart. Now, for me and Mr. Anthony, you made us waste all of our effort. There is no way I could forgive that so easily.
So I said I would pay. What's $22.50? I could just withdraw that right now.
We won't
let you go. What's with you two? Get out of my way. Mr. Manager, your plan is too obvious. You are going to try and escape, aren't you?
What?
Hey, wait a second. Don't be ridiculous. I said I'm going to pay it with my bonus.
Did you already forget? I said that you have to pay immediately.
Unbelievable. You've already gotten yourself in this much trouble and now you're trying to run away? Hey, Alan, time to pay up.
What?
I'm telling you to take my place. I've looked after you all of this time. It's the least you could do. Or do you intend to repay my kindness with resentment? Give me a break. Huh? I said give me a break. How much longer do you think you can keep pushing people around? I expected you to offer some kind of apology. Instead of showing any remorse, you're trying to make someone else suffer for you. It's not like I'm saying I'll give you nothing in return. My dad, Mr. Anthony, and I all waited for you to properly apologize and pay, but you are still resistant. I won't allow anyone else to be hurt by you. It's time you pay for all the things you've done. Well, what do you mean? Huh? You really called them? Please, I'm begging you, tell the police that the report was a lie. I promise I'll apologize like you said. I think I'll pass. Wait, please, Alan, give me one more chance. Mr. Williams was fined for deceptive interference with employee duties and obtained a criminal record. The audio files I recorded at the company became conclusive evidence, and he was fired under disciplinary action. His family was disgusted with his actions and left him. He was unable to pay off his loans, so he was forced to sell his house and his car. Apparently, he's surviving by working as a daytime security guard, but he's constantly being scolded by his young boss to work harder. On the other hand, Mr. Anthony called up 60 of his friends and we made a lot of money. After that, many of those people became regular customers and our place really started to thrive. Even the new hires come.
It seems like winter has passed and the sun is starting to shine. Trouble busters! What the? My electricity bill is $350? What's this wire? I'm getting a little nervous about this. But this should do the trick.
Nice! This is the perfect place to put all my stuff.
Excuse me, this is actually my yard?
What? What do you care? This yard is huge.
That's not really the issue.
Huh?
Never mind. Gary, if you throw the ball around in the yard, you might break something.
Huh?
Gary. I'm Alan. Recently, my neighbor Gary has really been getting on my nerves. And to make matters worse...
What the? My electricity bill is $350?
What is happening? Up until last month, it's always been around $40. I guess I'll try to use less power. What? $350 again? But I tried so hard to use less power. This month, too? I tried to call the power company, but they confirmed that the charges were accurate. Something is definitely going on. With the $350 bill as motivation, I thoroughly investigated my property. What's this wire? It looks like it's coming from next door. I see now. Gary's stuff was covering it up, so I didn't notice it before. If I can just find the source. I'm so nervous. Who's bothering me now?
Oh, it's just you.
I just wanted to check something with you.
What is it?
It seems that a wire coming from your house is connected to my house.
And?
Well, my electricity bill has started to go up.
So
I was just wondering if you wouldn't mind
Huh? You punk, are you trying to push me around?
No, not at all. It's just you also have your stuff in my yard.
You got some nerve trying to pick a fight with me.
No, I'm really not trying to pick a fight. Give me a break here.
If you want me to give you a break, then you better not mention this kind of ridiculous thing to me again.
But...
Did you not just hear me warn you?
I heard you, but I'm getting charged $350 for electricity every month.
So, what are you trying to say?
Well, it's starting to affect my lifestyle.
And you're trying to blame that on me?
That wasn't my intention at all, but...
Maybe you're just using a lot of electricity.
No, I don't think that's it.
You punk, I'll only say this one more time. This is my last warning. If you don't want this to turn into a big deal...
Got it.
Good. I'm a busy guy, so the next time you get in my business...
I thought I could just confront him directly, but once I was actually standing in front of him, I chickened out. I've thought about just unplugging the wire, but I have no idea what he would do to me. I guess I just have to keep paying this ridiculous electricity bill forever. Huh? Hello? You? Yes, actually, I've been having some issues. What? Really? I got told off by Gary, but this one phone call gave me a lot of hope. I've decided on a plan of attack. Unforgivable Trouble Busters. I'm getting a little nervous about this. But this should do the trick.
Woohoo! Being relieved of my electricity bill really helps out. That moron next door hasn't come around recently. Good thing. Seems like he gave up.
Huh? Who's that?
Who's bothering me? What do you want?
Sheesh, that's quite the aggressive greeting.
Huh? You trying to order me around, huh? Oh crap, these guys look really tough. Tough is putting it lightly.
Mr. Gary, you are aware why we are here, correct?
I'm not sure.
Quit playing dumb.
Playing dumb? I am not playing dumb. Our electricity bill has skyrocketed because you connected a wire to our house, punk. Electricity bill? We're not gonna let you pretend you don't know what we're talking about. We checked it out and the wire is definitely coming from your house.
You say that, but I really don't remember.
You don't remember, huh? If you stick with that, you'll get what's coming.
But... Well, this seems like a tense situation. Huh? You? It looks like you're surrounded by some scary-looking people. Did something happen? No, nothing's wrong. They were just asking me for directions. Cut the crap. I don't remember us saying anything about directions.
Sorry, I misspoke. Misspoke? How do you make a mistake like that, huh?
What are you laughing at, punk? Oops, sorry.
Enough of this. What are you planning on doing about this electricity bill, huh?
Like I said, I really don't know what you're talking about. So are you saying that someone else did it? Well, if that's the case...
Fine, go ahead and tell us who did it then.
Well, him, that guy did it.
Huh?
This guy is my next door neighbor. He's connected a wire to my house without permission before.
Oh, really?
Wait, I've never done anything like that. I thought he stopped after I warned him, but I can't believe he went and connected it to someone else's house. Give me a break. Can you cut it out with this blame game?
You punk! You sure got a lot of confidence today. Did you forget what I told you before?
Of course I didn't forget.
Then you get it, don't ya?
I get that you always try to intimidate people you think are weaker than you. Put simply, it's dirty.
You punk! I have no interest in your fight. Now which one of you did it?
He did it, I swear to God.
I see. Wait.
Listen to him. He's telling the truth.
Huh?
Huh?
Mr. Alexander!
Oh no, now the boss has shown up. Are you still talking about the issue?
Mr. Aaron, that's because...
You, over there.
Yes?
Just like you said, this guy's the one that connected the wire to our house.
Huh?
Look, I have video evidence proving what you said.
Oh, I see. Gotcha! This proves that I was telling the truth. Looks like you really screwed up this time. You really shouldn't misbehave like that, you know.
Misbehave? What are you talking about?
Huh? Didn't you just say he was the one that connected the wire to your house? So he's the one that did something wrong.
Did something wrong? I gave him permission to connect the wire.
What? Really?
That's what I just said, isn't it? Are you even listening?
Sorry, I just assumed that if you caught him, it would prove that I was innocent.
No way.
Why?
Didn't you hear what we said? Since your house has been connected to ours, our electricity bill has gone up.
But that's because he connected our houses together. I think you've got the wrong idea here. What do you mean?
I only allowed my nephew, Alan, to connect a wire from his house. I don't remember ever giving you permission.
I don't really understand what's going on.
Well, recently, my electricity bill has gone way up. I was concerned about it, so I gave my uncle Alexander a call. He offered to let me borrow some power. Like my uncle Alexander said, I just took a wire that was connected to my house and switched it to his house. I didn't connect anything to your house.
Quit playing dumb. Didn't he just show us video evidence? It proves that you did connect something to my house.
Did you actually watch the video? In the video, Alan just brought a wire from his house.
In that case, how could a wire from your house be connected?
Well,
For example, I could see it happening if, for some reason, a cable from your house was already connected to mine.
Yes, that's what happened. There was a wire connected our houses. You must have connected that wire to their property. It all makes sense now.
Oh, really? I see.
You really have a loose tongue, don't you?
Huh? What did I say? You just admitted it. There was a wire from your house connected to mine, which means you were stealing power from me, right? Let's say hypothetically that I did connect a wire from your house to my uncle's. I must have accidentally used that wire because it was already connected to my house.
I see. If it was an accident, it can't be helped. In that case, it's Gary's fault.
Drop the act.
Huh?
Don't play dumb. You came to my house to complain before.
Did something like that happen?
If you did this knowingly, you share some of the blame.
Well, if there were lots of wires, it's understandable that I could have made a mistake.
Alan is right. He didn't do anything wrong.
Even if he did it by accident?
You never shut up, do you? This never would have happened if you hadn't connected a wire to Alan's house in the first place. Then Alan wouldn't have accidentally used the wrong wire.
That's true, but...
But what, huh?
These guys knew this would happen.
You got something to say for yourself?
You've got it all wrong. I was just borrowing it.
Sheesh, I wonder what he'll come up with next.
You see, Alan here is such a nice person, he offered to let me use his electricity, right?
Alan, is that true?
I don't ever remember doing that.
So it seems.
No, I swear it's the truth. He also let me keep my stuff in his yard.
Nope, you did that without permission too.
Without permission, huh?
But we also had some fun in the yard, didn't we? We played catch, remember? I didn't mean any offense.
When you invade someone's home, offense is automatically included.
But I had permission.
I'm done listening to these pathetic excuses. I've already heard everything about you from Alan. You'd better pay up to fix this. I'm asking, how are you going to pay for all of this?
Oh, crap. I'm really in trouble here.
Is what I want to say. But I think we can work out the whole electricity thing. What do you want to do, Alan?
I might have a chance here.
Gary, we're neighbors. We'll have to be around each other for a long time after this.
Yeah, that's true.
So, if you pay me $700, I'll call it even.
$700?
Yes, the power you stole from my uncle's house plus the power you stole from my house for 1 month adds up to $700.
$700 by tomorrow? Fine.
All right then, if you will just sign this.
Okay.
Okay, everything is confirmed. I look forward to your payment of $700.
If you are repaying us for the stolen power as well, we won't bother you again. But I'll warn you, you better pay.
Yes. Whew, that was close, but I only have $700 to my name from gambling. If I hand this over, my life is... Wait a second. They just said they wouldn't bother me again. If it's just that red-headed punk...
Who is it now?
Hello, Gary.
Oh, it's you.
Gary, the deadline for your $700 payment has already passed.
Deadline? What are you talking about?
No way, you agreed to a contract. I even have your signature.
What does that mean? It's a written agreement, not a verbal agreement.
However,
are you trying to push me around?
well...
Huh?
Gary, this is the last time I'll check. You are 1 day late on your payment. If you pay me right now...
No way! I'm not paying you anything!
I see. In that case, it can't be helped.
Well, 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 looks like it's my turn to step in. Hey, Gary!
Huh? It's you?
Gary, you've got to keep your promises.
Wait, you said you wouldn't bother me again.
No, I have the right to butt in.
Why?
That's simple. I have a legal obligation to do so. That's all.
Legal obligation?
It's written right here on this paper. If the amount of $700 is not paid by the agreed-upon deadline, the ownership of the debt will be transferred to Mr. Alexander.
What?
I'll be collecting your debt from here on out. I look forward to doing business with you.
What? Seriously? This was not part of the plan. If I'm up against him, there's nothing I can do. Here's the $700.
Good. $700.
Now we're all even, right?
No, you are short $3,500.
$3,500? But the contract was only for $700.
I told you, right? It said pay $700 by yesterday.
Sure, I was 1 day late, but I paid.
Did you actually read the contract you signed?
In the case that the debt is not paid by the agreed-upon date, not only will ownership of the debt be transferred, but the debt will increase by $3,500.
Look, it's written right there.
No, it's true. But an increase by $3,500 is insane. It's totally unreasonable.
Nope, $700 was a special price.
That's why I checked with you one last time.
So if I had paid just now,
it wouldn't have come to all this.
So I'm expecting your payment of $3,500. Plus, if you don't pay by today, a late fee of $2,100 will be added.
$2,100?
Things that take time only get more expensive, so if you're late, I will charge you $2,100.
All of this is also recorded in the contract. Gary, from the looks of your attitude, it seems like you thought everything would work out just fine for you, but you were too naive.
Dang it!
So, what are you gonna do, Gary?
I'm up against both of them, now that it's come to this.
Huh?
I'm faster than I look. If you think you can catch me, go ahead and try it.
How naive.
What? If you're too fast for us to catch you, then we should just ambush you instead. You expected this?
Accept your fate. The only option you have left is to pay the money. That's it.
The $700 I gave you is everything that I have. I'm really broke.
If you sold your house, you could figure something out, right?
I'm just renting it.
I see. You really don't have any money.
There's really nothing I can do.
In that case, you will just have to borrow it.
Borrow it?
Yeah, I work in finance. I'll loan you some money.
But that would mean...
You just need to borrow the $3,500 from me to pay off the electricity bill and the contract fees. Then you will just need to pay back that $3,500.
But that doesn't fix anything.
No, if you borrow the $3,500 to pay your debt today, the $2,100 late fee will disappear.
I see. That's a great deal. Okay, please loan me the $3,500.
Gary, is this really the best time to be borrowing money?
Wyatt, this is my last chance to get out of this crisis. You can keep your mouth shut.
Got it.
All right, we have a deal. I'll have you sign another contract for me.
Okay, I signed it.
Great, so you'll pay me back $3,900. $3,900? Isn't that a little too much? When you borrow money, you usually only get 90% of the original amount. So if you receive $3,500, you're actually borrowing $3,900 if you include the 10% that was removed. Really? More precisely, it should be $3,850, but in the interest of simplifying management, I rounded up. Also, one more thing, I charge 10% interest every month. What? 10% interest? That means $390. Good, you seem to be catching on quickly. So, if I had paid just now, it wouldn't have come to all this. So, I'm expecting your payment of $3,500. Plus, if you don't pay by today, a late fee of $2,100 will be added. $2,100? Bonsai trees can go for $4,900, so if you're late, I will charge you $2,100. All of this is also recorded in the contract. Hey, man. Yes? You're related to this guy, right? Can't you talk him out of this? You want me to talk him out of it? I'll apologize for everything. If you're asking for another chance, you've already had one. If you had just paid the $700, it would have ended there. I also tried to warn you about borrowing money, but you ignored my advice, and look how it turned out. I promise I'll listen from now on. I'll keep apologizing until you're satisfied. Please, I'm begging you. You aren't sorry. You're just in a pinch and want me to save you. No, it's not like that. I'm not good-natured enough to save someone that only wants help when it's convenient for them. Huh? I also refuse to help you with anything related to money. Sorry, this is the only thing that I'm a stickler about. So what am I supposed to do? You have to pay back the money, that's it. I'm waiting for your repayment. No! Dang it! I should have just paid the $700. So, Gary took on the $3,900 debt. Even though he got a job, combined with his living expenses, he couldn't even afford to pay the interest on the loan. What became of him as his debt continued to pile up? Only God and Uncle Alexander know. I, on the other hand, are you guys just gonna hang around outside my apartment?
Mr. Alexander has requested us to.
We can't have anything happen to you again.
We're here to protect you, Alan.
Well, in that case, it seems like I probably won't have any issues with my neighbors again. Trouble Busters!
Huh? There's some missing. We love steak, yeah.
Oh, how I envy you for being a butcher.
My name is Melanie. My husband and I own a butchery. I'm throwing a tea party with my friends at my place. And this is Yulia. I honestly didn't want to invite her over. I can tell she's locked her target on one of my meats again.
Hey, so this meat is a leftover after you sold everything else, right?
No, it's not a leftover or anything like that.
All right. I guess my family's going to enjoy steak tonight.
No, you can't take this meat, Yulia.
Oh, so this must be the special meat that you won't let others try. Hey, can I have this meat?
What? No way, not this one. Hey, Melanie, can you come over here? Okay.
I'm sure she won't notice if I only take 2.
Huh? There's some missing. Wait, don't tell me. Oh God, there's a couple beef that I was aging that's gone missing too. I know Yulia was the culprit for the missing beef. I told her not to take them. What am I going to do? But hold on. I told her not to take them, yet she made the choice of taking them still. Why do I have to be the one so concerned for her? This disaster can be a great chance. I'm not letting her get away with this. Trouble Busters!
I got some great steak for us tonight.
I'm excited. I haven't had steak in a while.
All right, let's eat before the food gets cold. Thanks for the food.
Oof, this steak is delicious.
I know, it's so good.
It's not just good, it's great.
I could eat this every day. We love steak, yeah.
Huh? What happened? My neighbor?
Oh, your stupid wife, Melanie, fed us some rotten meat. Oh.
What? Rotten meat?
Oh, hey, Melanie, why'd you feed us that meat? I knew you took my aged beef without asking.
Huh? Did you just say she took it without asking? Ugh.
That's not true. She gave me that meat. Oh.
I never gave you that meat. As a matter of fact, I specifically told you not to take that meat.
But I thought that was because,
Yulia, you need to explain what's going on.
You told us that she gave it to you.
I said, I bought that meat at the market.
That's not possible.
Why? The market sells meat too.
The meat you took is called aged beef. It's rare to see them around in markets since it takes time and effort to make one.
Yulia, does that mean you...
Oh, I remember now. My friend gave it to me.
That's also not possible.
How can you say so? How would you know what my friend happened to be using the same meat and doing the same thing?
Even if that was the case, your friend would never give it to you without trimming the meat.
Trimming?
Do you guys actually know what aged beef is? Does it mean it's rotten?
Not exactly rotten.
How is it not exactly rotten? We're getting sick from that meat.
It's a process called dry aging. It's a type of process to cure the meat. Dry aging?
That's right. It's a process to keep the meat at a low temperature in a dry environment. It cures the meat.
Yep, that's what dry aging is.
What do you think would be a very important step that Melanie and I take during this process?
I'm not sure.
To preserve the meat between 33.8 Fahrenheit to 37.4 Fahrenheit at a humidity of 75% to 85%.
And most importantly, ensuring the curing room has the proper bacteria.
Bacteria? As in-
Bacteria?
Oh.
When we start the process of dry aging, the moisture in the meat starts escaping towards its surface. Eventually, that moisture gets vaporized, causing the meat to become dried.
During this process, the bacteria emits enzymes that break the protein, giving the meat a softer texture.
In addition, this process increases the amino acid that gives the meat a stronger, concentrated umami flavor.
A very nice, very tender texture with savory flavors beyond heaven. Oh, by the way, how was the aroma?
It had a delicious aroma.
I've never smelled anything like that.
Urgh.
Of course it did. One of the best things about dry-aged meat is that it gives that nice, irresistible aroma.
But hey,
Yes?
So why is it that we're getting sick from such a nice meat?
Again, that's because we never trimmed that meat.
So what the heck is that trimming about?
Well, to put it simply, trimming is important because it removes the part you're not supposed to eat.
The part you're not supposed to eat?
Yulia, please tell me that you did that trimming thing.
Is that trimming thing really important?
Yes, a dry-aged meat must always be trimmed.
There's a lot of bacterial growth on the surface of the meat during the process of dry aging, and the surface can get molded too.
Why didn't you tell me about that earlier?
I'm assuming you never trimmed the meat, seeing how you guys look right now.
Hey, Yulia!
Yes?
Don't tell us that you fed us the whole meat, including that part that was supposed to be trimmed.
Oh, how would I have known? I wasn't told that I was supposed to do that. But this is serious. We're all getting sick. Oh.
Even if you guys tried trimming the meat, you wouldn't have been able to do it properly.
True that. Trimming needs to be done in a very precise way by an experienced butcher.
So does that mean that this is as bad as eating a raw chicken?
That is indeed correct.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, Yulia!
Yes?
Not only did you steal meat from Melanie's place, but you fed us food that wasn't even properly processed. What in the world are you thinking? I can't hold it anymore.
Should I even ask if they're okay?
Nah.
Yulia, don't tell me you've been stealing food from other people all this time.
No, sir, this was my first time. First time? That makes it this time you stole food from Melanie's place? What? No, I didn't mean to say that. I didn't steal anything from anyone. Oh. Is it weird for me to suggest that you go see a doctor? Oh, shut up. That's none of your business. Come to think of it, you must have purposefully made me take that meat. What? How can you say that? You were the one who glued yourself onto my curing chamber. Who wouldn't be so curious if you presented it like it was so special? Well, my other friends didn't seem so curious. Even if I were to admit that I took that meat without asking you, you knew that I wanted that meat because I was asking about it so much. That makes you guilty for not teaching me how to process that meat. Why would I need to teach how to eat that meat to someone who might steal it from me? If you don't want to do that, you should have at least trimmed the meat to be considerate for someone who might take it without knowing how to eat it.
Then how do we define considerate?
Oh, I get it now, Melanie. You must have injected something poisonous into that meat knowing that I'd steal it from you. Something poisonous? Yes, I know what you did. This is a crime and I'm going to sue you.
Yulia, don't you understand that she could sue you for this?
Huh? Weren't you listening to what Melanie explained to us?
All they were doing was curing beef for their own enjoyment.
I'm saying that they're guilty of making such a dangerous food that poisoned us.
But you're the one who brought the dangerous food without even knowing that there's a process to undo the harm.
Not to mention I told you so many times not to take that meat. But it's your fault for not being thorough about it. You could have explained to me what exactly was or what needs to be done to that meat before enjoying it. But the fact that I told you not to take it makes it clear that you shouldn't have taken it. Oh, that's your problem, not mine. We're getting sick because you neglected to explain anything to me. I'm gonna tell everyone in this neighborhood that I got sick from your butchery. Fair enough, and I'll tell everyone in this neighborhood that you are a thief who stole from me. What? Are you trying to start a war against me? Melanie, we've got your back. Huh?
I'll tell everyone in my senior community.
Aw, thank you. But why? This isn't right. Why would you get her back? She got us sick with that rotten meat.
Why wouldn't we?
Melanie and Freddie are professional butchers. They were only using their knowledge and experience to make something that others can enjoy. There isn't a single wrong thing about that. But she got us sick using that meat. This must be a felony and we should report her to the cops.
We wouldn't have gotten sick if you never took that meat without her permission.
I never stole that meat.
I can't believe you're still trying to make excuses.
Where's the proof? Huh? I'm asking, how are you going to prove that I stole that aged beef from you? Yulia, you're insane. No proof, huh?
Cut it out, Yulia.
We already ate the meat and so it's gone now. So how are you going to prove that I stole anything? You said it's gone now, huh? Huh? It's still there, in your belly. What? Perhaps we can get you checked up at the hospital. They're going to find the same bacteria in your belly as the bacteria they would find on my cured beef. Now that would be the proof. Wait, really?
She's right, and the bacteria they're gonna find will be the type of bacteria that typically can't cause infestation in other types of food.
Oh no, is that true?
Well then, let's go see a doctor now.
Huh? Yes, we need to make sure this gets officially documented. Wait, hold on. Ouch. My stomach hurts again. I don't think I can go to the doctor's right now.
Then that only gives you another reason to see a doctor.
I'll be okay. What? I just need to take some painkillers and get some sleep. I don't need to see a doctor. Just stop accusing me of stealing from Melanie. What the? Let me tell you that I never stole any cured meat from Melanie's place. I just ended up eating some rotten meat. This has nothing to do with Melanie's cured meat.
I can't believe you're still saying that.
What a joke.
Okay, I didn't want to do this, but you gave me no choice. Check this out.
Is this the surveillance footage? That's correct. Since dry aging a meat is a delicate process, we keep a camera in the curing chamber. This way we can check out the meat from our smartphones anytime.
Yep, a small increase in temperature or humidity could completely rot the meat. It is a really delicate process, and we keep this camera on 24/7 to make sure the process goes well. Oh wow, so professional!
Hey, watch this! That's when Yulia took the meat out of the chamber.
So what? Huh? All I see is a pair of hands taking the meat out of the chamber. How would you even know that those are my hands? This doesn't prove anything. Nice try, Melanie.
Oh my!
What's the matter, David?
Mom, Dad, check this out!
What's this?
This part, right here! The nails! Take a look at the nails!
Oh, I remember seeing those nails.
Oh, me too. Do you understand now?
Yulia, let me see your nails!
Huh?
Your nails, right now! I know you got them done recently!
What? Why do you want to see my nails? Are you accusing me?
If there's nothing to hide from us, you must show us your nails.
Well... Oh, is there a reason why you're so hesitant to show us your nails? Of course not. I have nothing to hide from you.
Well, then show us your nails right now!
No, I'm not going to show you my nails.
Oh? There it is! Yulia, we knew you were the culprit!
Hold on. This is a misunderstanding. Just calm down. We're not accepting any excuses from you. Let me just explain.
There's nothing for you to explain to us. You crossed the line. You stole food that doesn't belong to you.
Which proves...
That you committed a crime! Now go ahead and apologize to Melanie and Freddie!
Heck no! Huh? Why would I need to apologize for taking that rotten meat? I'm sure you were planning on tossing it anyway. What makes me so guilty of taking something that would have been tossed out? In fact, you should thank me for doing you a favor to take out that trash off your premises. Did you just call it trash? Yep, trash meat. It obviously wasn't trash. It was valuable meat that was going under a delicate process of aging. Well, the meat was bad, which makes it trash. There isn't any law that prohibits me from taking trash from the trash bin, right? Listen, that meat wasn't trash. Well, it looked like trash to me, so I'm not guilty of anything. In fact, I ended up getting sick from eating meat that you guys were planning on tossing out. You should thank me for what I've done. You're not making any sense. We never said we were going to toss them. I've already explained to you that we were curing the meat, and it's not like we were neglecting it. It's the same thing. You were letting that meat rot.
It's not the same thing. Rotting is caused by harmful bacteria, while curing is caused by beneficial bacteria.
Oh, stop with that nonsense. Look, I got sick because of the meat that you guys made. I am the victim here. I have been physically and emotionally harmed by the fact that you fed me bad meat. Again, you took it without asking and you ate it without knowledge. Don't blame this on me. I don't know what to tell you at this point. This was supposed to be a wonderful day that ends with a gorgeous slice of steak and you ruined it. You're going to pay for this. Hey, you? Everything happened because you were making rotten meat. You better pay me suffrage. What? You're also going to pay for the medical expenses for each and every one of my family members. And how does this even make sense?
Yulia!
What? Do you have anything to say to me?
You're going to be the one who's paying for all that.
Huh?
You're no longer a household wife. Starting tomorrow, you're gonna find a job and pay for everything you just said.
What? A full-time job? Wait, what? What are you guys talking about? Henry, who are you calling?
They're on their way.
All right. Who's on their way?
The police and the ambulance.
What? Wait, but why?
For obvious reasons.
A court decided not to sentence Yulia to imprisonment only because this was her first misdemeanor. However, she was still sentenced to pay the penalties, and this incident goes on her criminal record. Rumors spread among our friends in our neighborhood. No one talks to her anymore, and everyone hates her. As for Freddie and I, the rumor helped everyone recognize the fact that we sell high-quality, dry-aged meat. Our business has skyrocketed, and we're getting a long line of customers asking to buy our cured meat. Trouble Busters!
Well, you made reservations at our restaurant for 40 people yesterday, right? Well, your husband hasn't paid for the 40 people yet.
Huh? But I've got the receipt for that bill.
Huh?
Hello?
Hello, I'm the store manager from Trobcierge. I was wondering if Mr. Ned was around.
Huh? My husband Ned went into work today. My name is Helen. I work at Troba Stationaries, and I'm also a housewife. I got a call from a store manager of an expensive restaurant, clearly irritated. I don't even understand why he's calling yet.
Well, you made reservations at our restaurant for 40 people yesterday, right? Trobcierge?
Yes. That's what my husband told me. He said that it was really good, so he wanted to take me to go down with him next time, too.
Well, your husband hasn't paid for the 40 people yet.
Huh?
He hasn't even come to the restaurant, so since he canceled the day of, he's going to have to pay for the full fee.
Wait, hang on just a second.
Yes?
Ned, my husband said that he dined at your restaurant yesterday. I know he did.
Huh? Are you trying to get away with 40 people's worth of the bill?
Of course not. I'm just saying that is there a possibility that you've mistaken us for someone else?
No, I know for a fact that it was your Mr. Ned. If you don't pay the money, then we're going to call the police on you.
The police? Why the hell do I have to have the police called on me? It's a nice weekend and I've got to deal with this? I'm never going to forgive him. Troublebusters. Just so we're clear, my husband definitely did go to your restaurant yesterday. He said that he'd had a nice little party there with some coworkers and clients.
Like I said, he canceled the day of and the bill hasn't been paid for yet.
But I've literally got the receipt from yesterday here.
Huh?
He said that he's got to charge the company for the bill, $5,000 for all 40 people that went there last night.
That's impossible. We don't have any kind of bill of sale or anything. It's not even in the records on our end.
Then do you want me to go over right now and hand you this receipt?
Yes, if you actually have it, then I would really appreciate it if you could show it to me.
Okay, very well. This is the receipt.
This really is our receipt, but that's so weird. I really don't see the sales on our end either. What is going on?
Does everyone write their own names on that nameplate?
Huh? Yeah, our restaurant aims to try to have a personal relationship with each and every customer.
Well, I think I've seen that handwriting before. Wait, hey, manager, it's this guy.
Huh?
This is the person that wrote us our receipt and bill of sale.
Huh? It really is the same handwriting. You really can't miss it with how characteristic it is. Jasmine, do you have a second?
No, wait. Well, I'm kind of busy right now, so I can't really. I'm not letting you go. Who the hell are you? I don't know a single thing about any reservations or anything.
Huh?
I didn't say anything about what I wanted to talk to you about. Crap.
Crap? What do you mean? You're behind all of this, aren't you, Miss Jasmine?
No way. I definitely didn't touch almost any of that $5,000. Well, we didn't even tell you how much money went missing, though. This is,
Miss Jasmine,
yes?
can you please explain to us right now what is going on in a way that we can really understand clearly?
What are you talking about, sir? About the cancellation from yesterday's reservation, the 40 people that were supposed to have dined here. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't make any kind of cancellations or anything for the reservation.
Again, I didn't say that you canceled anything. Why do you keep knowing what's going on?
Damn it, I screwed up again. I knew it was you, and you did all of this, huh? Just to summarize, you were the one that canceled the reservation, then took the $5,000 for yourself, right? Am I right in all of that? No, that's not. I really didn't do anything.
You realize that I can go look at the security cameras right now and tell exactly what happened, right? If they actually showed up where the money that they put on the table went.
Hang on, don't do that.
Huh?
You don't have to do that. I mean, if they just canceled the day of, then they didn't pay at all. It's totally on them, right? It's got nothing to do with what I've done. It's their fault.
But you literally just talked about how you had no idea what we were talking about when it came to any kind of reservation.
Well, I thought that, I I just figured, that's probably what was going on, You're definitely the culprit behind this, right? No! I already said no. Why are you suddenly coming at me like this in the middle of work, huh? I'm really busy right now. I'm going to go back to work now.
Oh, there, you're not going anywhere.
You can't run away. You're busted. What the hell is going on? Get out of my way. If people see us like this. Uh-huh. What's going on over there? Huh? What is that ruckus? Is something going on? It's nothing, people. Don't worry about it. It's definitely something. That's why I came all the way out here to talk about it with you lot.
How about you start talking to our customers, huh? You shouldn't be trying to get out of this. There's something you should be doing.
Okay then. Fine, I'll just say it right now. I want you to get the hell out of here. Go home. You're getting in the way of our business.
Huh? What? How dare you talk like that to a customer?
You're the one that told me to tell her.
No, I said that you have something to say. And by something, I meant you should get on your knees and beg for mercy after apologizing.
Stop that. I don't want to do that. Everyone is watching. What are they talking about? Apology. No. Did Jasmine do something wrong? No, I didn't do anything. I've done nothing wrong at all. But you did. And so that's why all this is happening right now. You faked a bill of sale. Then you took the records and the $5,000 for yourself. How can you possibly talk about this in any way that you aren't in the wrong? I said please stop. Oh my god, she's literally taking and embezzling company money. No, this is all a misunderstanding. Jasmine freaking stole $5,000? That's insane. I didn't do anything wrong. The only person that's in the wrong is the store manager.
Huh?
It's been 3 years since I started working here, but I'm still only making $8.90 an hour. You guys get all the raises, but I'm just always left in the dust.
Well, that's 'cause you're always skipping out and not working hard and diligently.
No, it's because you don't know the true value of my work. That's why I just took what was rightfully mine, what you should have been paying me to begin with. What the hell is wrong with that? Wow, she's completely lost it. Jasmine really did skip out all the time, didn't she? That's not true. I've just been working extremely efficiently, that's it. I just don't move around wasting my time and being inefficient like you lot. That's hilarious. Are you some kind of bear that's about to go into hibernation or something? Not at all. It's just a way of life. It's wisdom.
Sorry I'm late.
We've been waiting for you, Ned. Huh?
Are you Mr. Ned? I'm so terribly sorry that my horrible employee has caused such problems for the two of you. I'm really terribly sorry. You! Come on now, apologize!
I'm never going to apologize.
Jasmine?
And besides, if I've been found out about this, then I'm already screwed, right?
Huh?
Like I said, if I'm going to be getting fired from this job, then it's their fault, so I have no reason to apologize to these pricks.
Huh?
If anything, you guys have embarrassed me in front of my coworkers, so you're going to be paying up money for damages and cost of living for a while. I don't think...
If you're gonna come at us like that, then we're gonna extinguish every single option available to us to defend ourselves as well.
Huh?
First off, Helen and I are gonna be filing police reports against you for theft.
Huh?
Also, the store manager is going to be filing a police report against you for embezzling company income. He's actually going to call the police right away.
You're kidding me. You're trying to make me have some kind of criminal record or something?
You're the one that started challenging us, so you better be ready to defend your own case.
That's ridiculous. You must be insane. It's just $5,000 and you're trying to make me out to be some kind of horrible criminal mastermind or something. You realize that just stealing a single penny of the company's money is literally embezzlement, right? $5,000 is a lot. This isn't embezzlement, it's just a bonus for how well I've been doing. No, that $5,000 is literally the money that my husband paid this company for the services and food rendered by this restaurant.
By the way, did you know? Theft is a punishable criminal offense. No more than 10 years in prison and/or no more than $5,000 in fines. But the fact that you embezzled the company's money means that you've got no more than 10 years in prison, period.
I can't have that happen. It was only $5,000. I don't want to go to prison over something that small. Something that small. Do you realize the amount of money that $5,000 is? It's not small at all. It was for the company anyway, so I'm sure you're just going to charge the company, right? Which means that you don't need to sit there and start screaming and pouting, right?
No, you took our revenue, so you're definitely going to be charged for embezzlement.
I'll give it back.
Huh?
I used a little bit, but it shouldn't be a problem if I just return the money to you, right?
Mr. Ned?
Yeah, Helen?
Okay, I'll go ahead and call the cops right now. Wait, hang on! Please, seriously, don't do that. Anything but that. Seriously, please. What, do you finally want to start apologizing and rethinking everything that you've done for everyone? No, nothing like that. I actually have a new job lined up next month, you know? So I don't want anyone to start anything with the police now. It's going to make all of that just vanish into thin air. So please, at least wait until next month to do anything about this. What?
Hello there, Ms. Helen.
Huh?
I knew it, and your husband is with you too.
Sir? Huh?
This is Helen's company's CEO, Mr. Carl.
What a coincidence for us to run into each other in a place like this.
Seriously, are you here to have some dinner or something?
Well, that too, but there's a new employee that's going to be joining us next month, so I wanted to talk to some of the executives about her.
Huh? A new employee in our company?
Yeah, actually. You know what? I was wondering if I could talk to you about something, Ms. Helen.
Well, I wanted you to handle mentoring the new employee.
I mean, sure, I don't mind, but I definitely do not want that.
Huh?
I don't want to deal with some horrible woman lacking common sense like this. She just shows up at someone's workplace like that.
Why are you talking about that, Ms. Jasmine?
Jasmine, wait. You're not going to tell me that the new hired employee is Miss Jasmine?
Wait, do you know Jasmine or something, Miss Helen?
Well, I know her all right. We kind of just met with each other. Oh, we're actually friends, you know? Huh? Oh, we've been best friends since high school, you know? Best friends for life.
Oh, really? Well, that's such an interesting coincidence.
What? Miss Jasmine, can you please stop spewing lies like— Oh my god, Helen! Don't be so embarrassed just because you're in front of the CEO. You remember the last time we went on our high school field trip? That was seriously my most treasured memory. No, today is the first time we've ever met.
Huh?
You need to go along with my story, you moron. You realize that my future relies on this? I'm sorry, but I've never been best friends with anyone who's willing to steal money. And I definitely don't have any best friends that would do that either. What?
It's steal money? What exactly are you talking about?
No, nothing at all, sir.
Well, actually, Ms. Jasmine here actually swiped the money that I paid and placed on the table here for the party that I had for my company the other night. What did you say? Is that true, Ms. Jasmine?
Well,
That's nothing but the truth. I am the store manager and I can corroborate that story.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Ms. Jasmine here is one of our own employees.
Huh? You care to explain just what the heck they're talking about, Ms. Jasmine?
You said that you were the employee of a big-time trading firm.
that's just,
What are you talking about? Ms. Jasmine here has been working with us for 3 years now.
What?
And before that, she said she used to work at a supermarket restocking the shelves early in the morning.
What?
Yeah, I heard that, and she said that she wasn't fitting for her, so she came here.
What did you say?
So you were trying to falsify your resume and join our company?
You really are seriously the worst human being that I know of.
Wait, no, that's not wrong, but if I can get a word in, sir.
What? Are you really gonna be coming up with some excuses after you've been found out like this?
I'm not lying about anything. There was no falsification.
Huh?
The resume was exactly what was supposed to be happening in my life. It was what was meant to be for me.
What?
Think about it for just a second. I'm really good and elite and super good at everything I do. You think that I should just stop working in a restaurant like this for the rest of my life? There's no way, right? You don't agree with that?
Okay, I don't really follow what you're saying at all.
It's okay.
No one here except her probably understood any of what she's talking about right now.
It's your fault for not understanding anything that's going on right now. This world, this society, doesn't seem to understand exactly what kind of value I have to offer this world. The problem lies with society.
No, I definitely think the problem lies with you.
All right, there we go. You're shifting the blame.
What?
I've always been the target of jealous and envies like this. From when I was just a young girl, there's no point at all in going out to deal with a customer when it's been so much better to just wait and preserve my energy. It just literally makes more sense that I'm the superior employee, don't you agree? And we're back to being a bear that's getting ready to hibernate. Shut up! And just because a customer dropped their fork on the ground, what, you expect me to go out and try to get it on my own when they don't even ask me? You guys are like some kind of dog playing fetch or something. Guess Jasmine is just literally below a freaking dog then. Shut up! Besides, you shouldn't even think of $5,000 as that much money if you just assume how much money you're making overall. It's your fault for coming all the way to the frickin' store with the bill of sale, too.
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
I mean, for my life, $5,000 is literally not that much money. I feel like that's not really overall at all. Anything that's very specific. Just so we're clear, the CEO was calling us, and if he didn't, you were just planning on pocketing the money, right? It's just clear as day that you're in the wrong here. No, it's just $5,000, and you guys are all rattling off, so it's your fault for everything. You guys are so much worse, and honestly, this is stereotypical of a complaining customer that just won't shut up. What? We're the ones that suddenly got called up on our valuable weekend, getting told that we were stealing money and somehow this is our fault? That's right, you're exactly right, which means that you are all never allowed into any restaurant in any part of the country. You're literally banned from eating out in the country. You guys are blacklisted in every single restaurant that you can possibly come up with. Hello? Is this the police? Huh? I'd like to report someone for embezzlement, theft, and falsifying resumes. Yes, it's a woman here. Huh? What the hell do you think you're doing? Yes, we're at the expensive high-class restaurant Trobesiege. Hey! They'll be here in like 5 minutes or so.
Great job, Helen.
Why? Why the hell is this happening to me? I was supposed to just have a bright future. My bright future. What the hell are you going to do about this? Just let me run away? Definitely not. Ah!
Whoa, there's no bright future for you over here either.
Huh? Many people may have just let you get by with whatever you've done before now, but we're not going to let this go. Don't be like that. Please, just let me go. I want to just let it slide this time, okay? Okay? Come on, I'm begging you. Definitely not. I'm not going to let you go. I'll pay. Here. The money. I'll give you back the money that I stole, okay? Definitely not. Then here. This money. It's not much, but this should be enough. Crap. Huh? Hot the crap, you dumbass. Ah! Not a single apology since we've been here. Not a single word of remorse. On top of that, you're trying to sweep it all under the rug with money. You really think that that's what someone who's worth a damn is going to do that? I'll apologize. Huh? I'm so sorry. I'm really so sorry, okay? Okay? I think I told you before. What did you tell me? I said that I was never going to forgive you. You're not going to be able to go having some bright future. Stop! Please wait. I'm begging you. Hey, please! You're going to be headed to a very dark place in some dark prison with a very mean cellmate. The police showed up and immediately arrested her on the spot. It was her first offense, so they took it easy on her, but she was still sentenced and was ordered $5,000 in damages. Her life was definitely heading in the opposite direction of bright. Afterwards, we received a deep and sincere apology from the store manager and we settled everything. After this, we became regulars of the store and we're actually here today to eat as well. You got a bonus, so you're gonna be paying for this today.
Huh?
Troublebusters.